Hey everyone, and welcome to my Miracle Morning group. So I created this group for all of you and also for myself to be able to keep everyone and myself accountable to the Miracle Morning. And this book has by far changed my life. I was applying it for about 2 or 3 weeks, about a month and a half ago, and then kind of fell off because life happens. And because I didn't have anyone really doing it with me, and I felt like doing this group would be really good because it will help to be in a group of other people that are trying to stay on the same track and really get better and improve their lives and do a specific thing together. It also gives me a chance to really help share with you guys some of the things that have changed my life and just changes that I've made and things that I've learned, and hopefully share that with all of you and create a community in here where we're all really working towards being the best that we could possibly be and making these changes in our lives. And I chose this book out of all the personal development books that I've read because this is the core of everything else. You know, our lives are all about our habits and what we do daily, what we're thinking daily, what we're feeling daily, the actions that we're taking. And so if there's things in our lives or your life that isn't going kind of how you want them to go, then you need to change something up. And usually it's your habits. It's things that you're doing every single day that seem like not a big deal at the time, but then they compound over time. So I'm just going to give a really quick explanation of the Miracle Morning, the exercise that it goes through, which is called Savers. Some of you in here have already read the book. Some of you are just ordered the book. Some of you are getting the book, whatever it is, wherever you are. I just wanted to go through a really quick summary about what to expect in this group and what to expect with this book. So obviously you're going to read it, so I won't go into everything, but the main gist of the fact is that every morning, everyone is going to be getting up at least an hour before you're supposed to. Okay, and what this does is this really focuses you for your day, and instead of being forced to get up to have to be somewhere or get somewhere, you're actually giving yourself an hour of time that's just for you. And so some of you may say, well, I already get up early, and maybe you get up at 6, maybe you get up at 5, and that means 4 o'clock. And so if that's the case, then obviously you have to find out if that's going to work for you. In the book, he does have it where it's only about, I think it's a 6-minute Miracle Morning where you can get up 6 minutes before, or 10 or 15 minutes before, and do each exercise just for a minute. So if you needed undoubtedly to start with that, then start with that. But really try and shoot for getting up an hour earlier in the morning. And this time is really going to be just for you. So he goes through Savers. And so I'm going to run real quick through what each of those things means if you haven't gotten the book yet. So the first thing is silence. Okay, so you get up, but even before that, actually, I wanted to talk to you guys about this. So he talks about setting up your alarm away from the bed. And so most of us already, I hope, are doing this. What I did was I use a regular alarm. I don't use my cell phone anymore because I start to scroll. So my cell phone is in the other room charging. I don't even have it near me. And then I have my regular alarm clock that is all the way across the room. So if I want it to shut off, I got to get up. So you get up, you walk over to it, and just that movement of getting up is going to prevent you from hitting snooze and going back to sleep. So then you're going to brush your teeth. Okay, that's going to be a signal to your body that, like, hey, it's time to go. She's brushing her teeth. He's brushing her teeth. Get up, get moving, get going. You're going to drink a glass of water. I'm actually going to put in files a detox recipe that I share in my fitness and accountability group. And it's great. It's a great morning drink to drink. You can drink tea with a little bit of lemon in it, just something to kickstart your body, because you are dehydrated when you're sleeping. We don't realize that. A lot of times we get up in the morning and we are dehydrated and we don't even realize it. So doing that. And so then now to get to Savers. So silence is the first thing, okay? And basically it's your meditation, it's your prayer, it's clearing your mind, it's clearing your just all the thoughts of the day, you know, that are to come. You're just kind of putting them aside and you're just sitting in silence and really learning to, and as we go through the group, I definitely want to do a few videos on this and how to do this, but really working towards just peacefulness. Okay, so just sitting for 10 or 15 minutes out of your bed. He recommends out of your bed in a separate room, in a separate place, and really just breathing, listening to your breath, and really just having that time where you're not thinking about anything. Then you have affirmations, and your affirmations, and as we go through this group, that's part of what I'm going to be sharing with you guys is how to really utilize all of these things. But your affirmations are things that you're saying to yourself about the day or about your life or about yourself. So you really want to think about all of the places that you're really lacking. So if you're feeling like you're constantly sick and you're constantly tired, you might want to say something like, I am healthy, I am vibrant, I am full of energy. If you're feeling, like you're stuck financially, saying I'm abundant, I am worthy, I am enough, all right? Because all of these things are things that are holding you back, or beliefs that you have about yourself, or beliefs that you have about your situation that you're struggling. So you want to say these things and really feel these things true for yourself, and the more that you say that, that happens, okay? And there's more to this that I'll get into. The next thing is B for visualization, and that's really taking yourself into a place and a mindset, and he explains this in the book, where you're going to envision your day how you'd like it to go, and feeling good and having energy and having a great day and being happy. I use it sometimes for the future and just picturing exactly where I'd like to be. And guys, this works. I've used this my whole life, well, kind of. We all do it. We just don't realize that we do. But imagining sort of where we want to be and really working towards getting there. Okay, so you're doing that for about 10 minutes. Then you have exercise, okay, and that one, for me personally, I wake up every single morning. That is pretty much what I do. The first thing that I do, now that I'm going to be doing Miracle Morning efficiently again, I'm going to be doing my silence and affirmations and everything first, and then exercise. I work out 30 minutes a day. I have an online program. If you guys are interested, completely free. It's on demand. They've got a 3-week yoga retreat on there. They've got all Beachbody and Sanity, and there's just everything. There's yoga, there's Pilates, there's kickboxing, there's cardio, there's just so many things on there. It's completely free. If you're interested in that, let me know and I'll get you with that, and you can just, again, download, not even download, just go online and stream it. Okay, so that's an option as well. And so that's getting you moving. Okay, so having some sort of activity that you're doing in the morning. The next one is reading. Okay, so you're reading, again, 5 to 10 minutes. So I would pick, you could be reading Miracle Morning. That would make sense. For this month and for this time that we're going to be doing this, I'm actually going to try and finish a book, because I'm always jumping around. I always order multiple books, and depending how I feel, I'm always kind of jumping around. But I'm going to pick one and choose one, and I've been reading this already, The Power of I Am by Joel Osteen, and I think it's great, since in affirmations, that's what we're going to be working on, really believing yourself to have a better life and to be a better person, and believing that, there's more out there for us. And so after that is scribing. So what I would suggest to do, and where is it? I already have my book. It's over there. Is get just whatever you want to use. I've got a million books because I write a lot. But find a book where you can really start writing in there. So every day can be something different. It could be a gratitude list. We're going to go over this as sort of the month goes on. I'm going to be sharing with you, maybe sometimes live, after my power hour and sharing, but things like your gratitude list, things that you're happy about, things that you're proud about, things that you're grateful for, things that are going right. Writing in, present tense of things that are getting better, even if in real life they're not. Okay, so just taking that scribing time where you're just going to sit there and really write about good things and feel really good. Okay, and so you want to break these up into the hour, and he does have in the book different places, how much time you can spend on each. And again, you've got to realize that you're not just going to wake up and this is just going to come easy. You're going to struggle a little bit. My first week getting up, at 5 and getting up earlier, what I would do the night before, and he does recommend this in the book, is see myself the next morning, like being really excited to do the Miracle Morning, really excited to have that hour to focus on myself, and I can't tell you how great it was. Again, I feel like I fell off because I just didn't have that support. I just didn't have anyone else that was doing it with me. So I'm really excited to take this journey with all of you, what to expect. I'm going to do my best to be in here daily and go over some things. Maybe we can do a Zoom call where we all get on and we discuss like how it's going. I really want this community to be a lot like my fitness and accountability group, where there's just support and energy and just everybody working together to improve and get better from themselves outward into the world. So if you guys have any questions, please write anything below. I'll be adding things to files as time goes on, and I'll be putting in their files. And so whether you're coming in now or later or whenever it is, I'm just so excited to have you all here. Feel free to reach out to me. If you're contemplating about the personal development, I would really love it to be a personal development book for your reading part. Okay, and he obviously says this too. You're not going to be reading. Actually, I was watching one of his seminars. Said, you know, you don't want to read like 50 Shades of Grey, which was pretty funny. But if there's like a place in your life where you're struggling, just reach out to me and ask me, you know, what book would I recommend. I read a lot. I pretty much can always kind of jump a book to somebody that kind of fits what they're struggling with. So if that's the case, please let me know. So that's it. So I'm excited to have you all, and I look forward to this. What I expect from you guys, if you can, checking in daily and just, you know, sharing your miracle morning with us, and what you're struggling on, what's hard for you, what's good for you, how you're feeling, any questions you may have, what's your experience with some of it, what's changing for you in your life. And again, me coming in here and really, you know, sharing maybe some live videos and, you know, talking to you guys about a few things. So I'm really looking forward to this, and I will talk to you all soon.